Jets fans, a rumor that nobody expected is starting to gain traction around the NFL. The New York Jets could be exploring the possibility of bringing in quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. Yes, the same Tua who led the Miami Dolphins offense in recent years. The same quarterback who once looked like one of the most explosive passers in the league. And also the same player whose career has been surrounded by one major concern: injuries. So the big question Jets fans are asking right now is simple. Could Tua Tagovailoa actually become the next QB of the New York Jets?
But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this off-season by hitting that subscribe button now. Welcome to the Jetstream News Channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news, and to follow everything, don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news.
Today we're breaking down the rumors, the logic behind the move, the risks involved, and whether this would be a smart decision or a disaster waiting to happen. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack here. Across NFL circles, reports suggest that the Jets front office is doing its homework on several quarterback options for the upcoming season. And among those names, Tua Tagovailoa has quietly appeared on the radar. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean a deal is imminent. But in the NFL, when a front office starts doing work on a player, it usually means one thing: they are seriously evaluating the possibility. And for the Jets, the timing actually makes sense. After another frustrating season and continued instability at the quarterback position, the organization knows something very clear. They must solve the QB problem. Because without stability at quarterback, everything else becomes meaningless. Let's start with the obvious. When healthy, Tua Tagovailoa is a very talented quarterback. Coming out of Alabama Crimson Tide, he was widely viewed as one of the most accurate passers in college football history. His strengths have always been clear: elite timing, quick decision-making, very accurate short and intermediate passes, and ability to operate fast-paced offenses. Under head coach McDaniel, we saw flashes of what Tua could be at his best. In certain stretches, the Dolphins' offense looked like one of the most explosive units in football. And when everything clicks, Tua can absolutely move the ball. But football, especially in the NFL, is never just about the highlights. And that brings us to the biggest concern. This is where things get complicated. Tua Tagovailoa has suffered multiple concussions throughout his NFL career. And concussions are not just another injury. They carry long-term consequences. Each one raises serious questions about durability and career longevity. Several moments in recent seasons raised alarms across the league, with analysts and even former players questioning whether Tua should continue playing football. And for a team like the Jets, that's a massive risk. Because imagine this scenario. The Jets sign Tua, they build the offense around him, and then in Week 4, he suffers another concussion. Suddenly, the entire plan collapses. That's the nightmare scenario every front office must consider. Now, here's the interesting part. From a schematic perspective, Tua could actually fit parts of the Jets' offense. The Jets already have key offensive weapons, most notably star wide receiver Garrett Wilson. Wilson is one of the most talented young receivers in the league, and pairing him with a quick-release quarterback like Tua could create serious production. The Jets also have a strong running back in Breece Hall, which could help balance the offense. The formula would likely look like this: quick passing game, play action, timing routes, let playmakers create yards after the catch. That's exactly the kind of structure where Tua has historically played his best football. But again, it only works if he stays healthy. The Jets are not just looking for a quarterback. They are looking for a leader. Someone who can stabilize the locker room, command the offense, and build a winning culture. This franchise has gone through years of instability at the most important position in sports. So the front office must ask a very serious question. Is Tua Tagovailoa that guy? Some believe he is.
Others argue that the Jets need a quarterback with a stronger, more commanding presence. Leadership in the NFL is not just about talent. It's about control of the huddle, control of the locker room, and control of the moment. Let's be honest about the situation. Signing Tua be a high-risk move, but potentially a high-reward one. Because if everything goes right, if he stays healthy, if the offense clicks, if Garrett Wilson becomes his primary weapon, then suddenly the Jets might have a top 15 offense in the league. But if the injuries continue, then the entire plan falls apart. That's the gamble. Right now, the Jets appear to be exploring multiple quarterback options, and Tua Tagovailoa is just one name on that list. The front office is doing their homework, evaluating every possibility, trying to finally solve the quarterback puzzle that has haunted this franchise for years. But Jets fans, the question now comes to you. Would you actually want the Jets to take this risk? Jets fans, I want to hear from you. If the New York Jets had the chance to sign Tua Tagovailoa, would you do it? Type yes if you would take the chance, or type no if you think the injury risk is simply too big. And if you love staying up to date with everything happening around the New York Jets, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we're covering every rumor, every signing, every breaking story around this team. And Jets fans, the quarterback drama is just getting started. And as always, go Jets! Thanks for watching.
Every list of free.